Hey guys, and welcome to New by Design. Today we're going to be doing a video here on Advanced Warfare. This one is going to be on the Elite version of the AK-12, the AK-12 R.I.P. here. We're going to start with a bunch of different versions here. With the basic, we're going to start with the AK-12 basic, which is 10 damage, 9 accuracy, 8 rate of fire, 12 range, 9 handling, and 12 mobility. You can see I have unlocked a bunch of them, including the AK-12G, which there is no change except for the color, the AK-12 Fluted, which is the enlisted version, accuracy down 1, mobility plus 1, the AK-12 Wrecker as well, which is accuracy down 2, handling up 2, and then we're going to get on to the AK-12 R.I.P., which has a substantial penalty to amount of rounds in each magazine. You can see the damage is up 1, accuracy up 2, mobility down 1, but the magazine capacity goes from 30 in the basic one to 22 capping out in the R.I.P., unless you add extended mags, all that kind of stuff. Now we'll get into the sights of it here, and we will show you the red dot sight, which is obviously the basic sight, the first one that you do unlock, and it's going to be pretty quick target acquisition and very good for, I actually like it for ranged, even though I don't show you guys a ranged version. We're going to have the hybrid sight, which is 4-time magnifier here, and you're going to see this sight is fantastic for the AK-12. It actually ends up zooming sight to sight pretty quickly. You can see target acquisition is super fast with the hybrid there. Now we're going to go to the autofocus sight. Don't really ever like the autofocus sights. I never have. You can see right here we are going to pick off one guy. Now we are going to miss a bunch of times in the second guy, and that's when we notice that the 22 rounds sucks. If I had the extra 8 from the basic, it would have been fine. Now we're going to go to the target enhancer, which basically highlights people in red there. You can see this guy basically runs in front of that shot there on me, and now we're going to get to a little bit of a decent range one here. Just pick him off the side here, and the red light up does actually help. Now we're going to go to the thermal here. Thermal on this gun, target acquisition is really slow. It takes you a long time to acquire a target on this one. Zooming down the sight is really slow. You can see the range on it, though, is great. Picked off those two guys from quite far range for that gun with no problem at all. Now we will head to the ACOG. We'll spend a little bit more time on this one here for a little bit of distance. You can see on distance, it's not at all too bad. Got the skeet shooter out there, and we're going to take another one here at a pretty far distance. Going to be another skeet shooter shot here with this guy going up, and not too bad at all. A little bit of a headshot there. It was kind of a fluke. Now the laser, we won't bother getting into. The stock, mobility up 2, not at all useful for this gun. Tracker, same thing, not useful. I always use the foregrip. It's pretty much a needed thing for this gun. Same thing with the suppressor. I like using it, not really needed. Basically silences your shots unless people are using the parabolic microphone, which brings us to the next attachment there, which is great. Quick draw, the quick draw, sorry, is not too bad. I don't really need it. If you're using the thermal, it's probably a good idea. You can see here we're switching between the double mags there, and it does switch pretty quickly here. You can see that there's nothing too difficult about it. I ended up finding this guy right over the side, so I figured I'd leave that in the video. Again, you can see switching over to the second mag of the dual magazine is pretty quick on it. Saves you about 0.03 seconds. Not huge. You can see the actual grenade launcher here works pretty awesome. Got myself a double kill with that, which is pretty wicked. And the extended mags, which is pretty much needed with this version of the gun. You can see it brings it from 22 up to 33, which is a nice 11-point boost and definitely covers it off. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it useful at all, it sure would help me a lot if you guys would click that like button. Also, if you guys have time, you can hit that bright yellow subscribe button just in the center there. That'll notify you every time I publish a new video. Thanks very much for watching, guys.